AmolRao. What can I say about AmolRao? Amol is a graduate from the University of Waterloo in Environmental Engineering and currently finishing his Masters in Industrial Engineering at the University of Toronto. Everybody knows AmolRao is son of Ajay and Chitra Rao. He is the founder of the company Somnitude, which helps people sleep better with simple tools. Anybody having sleep problems can contact Amol. Since launched their main product, blue light filtering eyewear, he has been approved by Health Canada, and a company is now partnered with Canada's 2 largest sleep clinics. Their second product, an app called Chrono Shift, which helps people travel without jet lag, was used by athletes at the Winter Olympics and has surpassed 5,000 downloads. Somnitude has been featured in New York Times, CBC Radio, and City TV. Amol strives to lead a balanced lifestyle. He practices yoga, keeps active, and eats healthy food. In his spare time, he enjoys reading books about history, economics, and biographics. His current challenge of choice is to learn the saxophone. So next year we have AmolRao, who will be presenting us with the saxophone. Right, Amol? Oh, sorry. I would now like to announce that AmolRao here would like to say a few words.
Hi everyone. I would like to thank the presidents and the committee for inviting me to speak before you all today. It's been a great honor to be recognized by the community for my work. I would also like to thank the community for keeping the Konkani community alive. So thank you very much. I've been asked to say a few words today to inspire the Konkani youth to succeed. But unlike the first talk, it's supposed to be in unconventional ways. So all of you probably have heard from your parents the conventional ways to succeed. Well, I'm going to take a slightly different tack on that. I will start by explaining what success means to me, personally, and then share some pieces of advice illustrated from my life. Now, I wish I could give the rest of this talk in Konkani, but unfortunately, the only 3 words I can say with confidence are Maka Uda Zauka, and that doesn't make for a great talk. So, according to Google, success is defined as the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. Based on this definition, it simply means you have to have a goal in mind before you go about reaching it. I would like to add to this definition based on my experience. If success is not on your own terms, if it doesn't feel good to you inside, then it is not success at all. I also think that success is a continual process. You may have checkpoints along the way that tell you things are going well, but you will never reach a finish line called success. So to summarize, success is a process by which you reach a goal, and that means something to you internally. Okay, now that we know what success is to me, let me explain the first and most important thing for all Konkani youth here. So the Konkani youth here, please listen up. Listen to your parents. Seriously, listen to them. I know that you are way smarter than them, and you are way cooler than them. But trust me, they are the only ones who care about your long-term well-being and health. I'll give you an example. Okay, when I was deciding where to go for university, and this applies for anyone trying to make a decision, I had no idea. I was good at science and math, but I didn't really know what I wanted to do. When it was time to pick, do you know how I decided where to go? I listened to my friends, and basically one of my friends said, oh, go to that university. It's known as a party school. And that was enough for me. I was almost going to go to university based on what my friend decided. Fortunately, and I'd never even been to a party before, it just looked like fun on TV. Fortunately for me, my parents sat me down and made me think about it a little bit more. Although we argued, I eventually agreed that their option made sense. To this day, I'm so thankful that I listened to them, and I went to the school that we agreed on, rather than what my friends had suggested, because I'm not in touch with any of my friends today. From the time. Now, thinking back, my parents could probably help me in a lot of other ways, like my fashion sense and other things, but we won't go into that. My second piece of advice, and this is particularly true for everyone, is that you really do need to try and reduce the distraction in your daily life. Today, you have the entire universe at your fingertips. From YouTube and Coursera to Khan Academy, you can learn whatever you want, whenever you want. But it's never been easier to be distracted. And distraction appears everywhere. It's a message or a phone call or a notification. It's constant and incessant, leading you away from your long-term goals. It's like going on to YouTube to find out a piece of information, but then watching 15 videos about cats, which I know that every one of you has done. Screen time is probably the worst culprit. I know those memes you guys are looking at are funny and hilarious, but trust me, that is not going to get you to Harvard. And no amount of Instagram filters are going to help you look good during your first job interview. So, reducing distraction can help you find a bit of inner silence. And that will help you hear your own voice. And that's probably more important than anything that I'm going to say. Basically, once you hear your own inner voice and let that guide you, you'll be able to take the steps to add value to your life. And how do you do that? Well, this is my third piece of advice. Let curiosity be your natural guide. First, allow your curiosity to lead you down certain paths. Once you're on those paths, perhaps develop a hobby or a skill set in a certain area, and then you can start working on projects independently. And after you've been working on projects and getting good at them, then perhaps one day someone will want to pay you for those projects, and you can start a business or something like that. And that's pretty much how I started my company. It doesn't mean that you've got to start a business or a company right away, but it's a simple way to go about doing so. And I'll give you the example of Maliha. Maliha is a bright engineering student who interned at my company last summer. Maliha loved Mehndi. She loved the designs, the aesthetic, and the way it made her feel seeing her ideas come to life. During high school, when she was in grade 10, she started doing Mehndi for friends and family. Just for fun at first. But over time, she worked really, really hard. She got pretty good at it. And then she started getting requests from other friends and extended family to do Mehndi for them before important events. Eventually, people were begging Maliha to accept money for the Mehndi. The wonderful Mehndi that Maliha did eventually became a business that she ran independently, all before graduating high school. Look, you don't have to be a master coder or amazing at math or science to start your own business. All it takes is a bit of hard work and passion and kind of sticking at it, and you'll get it eventually. And the same principles that Maliha applied to her Mehndi business, which she still runs to this day while doing engineering, can be used by you for anything that you are passionate about. And with that, I'd like to go on to the last topic of my talk for today, and that's the topic that I am most passionate about, and that topic is sleep. I hope I haven't put most of you to sleep by yet. If you remember only one thing from today, it's this. Please try and sleep more. This applies to the elder people, this applies to the working people, this applies to the young people, especially the young people. You guys are not sleeping enough today, and sleep is the most important thing that you can do for your body and for your mind. Sleep is a time during which your body heals itself and your soul rejuvenates. It really is the most important thing you can do. When I was an undergrad, I found that studying was really difficult. I couldn't focus, I had to reread notes because nothing ever seemed to stick. And when I came back to school to do a master's, things had changed. I found myself reading and understanding, and most importantly, I enjoyed it. Looking back, the biggest difference that I made was focusing on sleep. Sleep helped me retain the material that I learned. Sleep helped me focus on the things that I really wanted to focus on. And if you're able to use that in your daily life, I guarantee it, that you will be able to get better at whatever it is you want to do. So to wrap up, my advice to Konkani youth to succeed unconventionally, again, is try to find success in a way that makes sense to you. Then reduce distractions in your daily life and focus on your natural curiosities. Let your natural curiosities be your own inner guide. Once you become good or kind of better than others in a certain area, perhaps try work on projects, small at first, but eventually getting better at each of them. And only then perhaps, once those projects become good enough, I guarantee that they will grow into something beautiful. And throughout this entire process, please, please, please focus on your sleep. Thank you very much.